Golden Sun, Chapter 23, Trust. I find him in the communal washroom. He's earned one of the staterooms that the others are claiming for the return voyage to Mars. But that's not how he thinks. This is still the boy who hid the horse. No, I think. Not a boy any longer. She cared for you, Sevro. His arms crossed before him, freckle and thin. A towel wraps around his waist. Another hangs around his shoulders. Golds don't care about nudity, but Sevro always has. He's gained a tattoo since I last saw him. A huge black and gray wolf along his back. The howlers are his everything. Once they were just a tool to me. Now I think of them as something more. But what does that mean when I use them just the same? He stares at the water running into the drain of the shower. Down and down it spirals. In the end, I believe I'll enjoy war, he says. Gotta toughen my spine a bit, callous my hands. Bastards tell us it's all roses and glory. He looks up. Don't you smell the roses, Reaper? I sit beside him on the bench. Did you hear what I said? Course I glory heard you. I'm missing an eye, not an ear. He taps his bionic eye with a bony finger. Course I know she cared, but never in the way I wanted. She deserved to live. If any of us ugly shit-eaters deserved it, it was her. There wasn't a cruel bone in her body. Not one. But it didn't matter. It doesn't matter. If we're good or evil, it's all up to chance. It was up to chance you knew her at all, I say. Chance that brought her to House Mars. No. It was my father, Sevro says. He drafted her, traded a pick with Juno to get her. He shakes his head. All because he thought she would temper us, govern our anger. If he hadn't picked her, we wouldn't have met her, and she'd be alive. Maybe, I say, thinking of Io. But she chose to come here. She chose to follow me, to follow you. Just like Pax. I nod, touching my Pegasus. It's all piss and shit, isn't it? Sevro says. Doesn't matter how pretty they dress it up. We're still in a game. We're always going to be in a slagging game. Spit on their empire. Spit on this and this shit. I came for you because he told me what you are. I stare at him, unable to understand. What do you mean? Turn it on, he says. I know you brought one. You're thorough, Reaper. Always thorough. Why are you acting so— Shut up and turn it on! I nod and activate the device in my pocket. A jam field deploys. I'm not so prideful as the Silver Nerd to believe no one could listen in. Sevro stares at me till I shift uncomfortably. So what am I? I ask. Even now? He asks, shaking his head. You are wound tight. Say the name of the person who sent me. Mustang sent you. You told me she brought you from the Rim. Same with all the Howlers. That's right. She did. It took 6 months to get here from Pluto. But guess who came to me during the layover in Triton? Go on, Reap. Guess. Lauren? His lips curl into a snarl. Fitchner? Sevro spits in my face, right under my eye. Guess wrong again, and I will leave you like this. He snaps his fingers. I will not come back. I will not help you. I will not bleed for you. I will not sacrifice my friends for a man who doesn't give enough of a shit about me to put his neck out just once. Trust goes both ways, Darrow. This time, you have to take a leap. He's not bluffing, and I know what I want to say. But how can it be? Sevro is a gold. A bloody damn gold. He heard me say bloody damn to Apollo. He covered it up. Didn't he? Or was that a mistake? Is he trapping me? No, if that's true, then the game is already over. Ao's dream has failed. Who is closer to me than he? Who loves me more than this strange, nasty outcast? No one. So I look into his dull gold eyes. Eris sent you. Silence between us. A terrible 5 seconds. 6. 7. He stands and locks the door before pulling a small black crystal from the pocket of his crumpled pants. For your breath only. A whisper gem. I take it tenderly, knowing how much it costs, and blow against its surface. My breath makes it wobble, then shatter. Small motes of black rise, drifting up like fireflies out of the grass as dusk settles the deep summer. They coalesce, floating and forming a rough halo that hovers between Sevro and I. The spiked helmet of Eris. My son, he wobbles. I am sorry. Harmony has betrayed me and initiated a campaign against our principles. I discovered her intended use of you too late, but you were wise. This is why I chose you. Steps are being taken to curb her efforts. Continue with your own. Set Augustus against Elvira and fracture the Pax Solaris. I try to ask it a question, but it is a recording, made sometime after the gala. I realize this must be difficult. I have asked too much of you already, but you must carry on. So chaos, weaken them. You have much reason to doubt me. We have not contacted you until now, because you were watched by Quinn, by the Jackal, and by the Southerner spies. Troublemakers breed interest. But I have watched you too, and I am proud. I know Ao would be as well. In case you doubt the veracity of this message, a friend would like to say hello. Ares' helmet fades, and Dancer smiles at me.
Darrow, I want you to know we're with you. Your family is alive and well. The end is coming, my friend. Soon you'll be with us. Till then, trust the man that Ares sent. I recruited him myself. Break the chains.
The image erodes, blackish light decaying into the air, and I'm left staring at the shower floor. You look good for all that surgery, Sevro says. His smile is no less nasty than usual. Ares sent that cripple to me. The one who sent you to the Institute. Dancer. He can't say anymore because I'm hugging him and crying. I sob and hold on to him, shaking, scaring him. He doesn't move except to pat me on the head. All the weight falls from my shoulders. Someone knows. He knows and he's here. He knows and he came to help me. To help me. I can't stop shaking and saying thank you. Ao was right. I was right. You are my friend. I tremble out like a child. It almost makes him cry seeing me this way. A true friend. Of course. But only if you stop blubbering, man. We're still golds. I pull back from him, embarrassed, wiping my face on my sleeve. I think I mumble an apology. My vision's bleary. I sniff. He hands me a towel, which I blow my running nose into. He makes a face. What? That was for your eyes. We laugh together, and then sit in an awkward silence. In time, I ask him how long he's known. He suspected something since the Institute, he says, where he heard me saying bloody damn to Apollo. My voice went all thick, all rusty. Then Dancer showed him the video of my carving. Somehow they always knew you could trust me. Even if you didn't, shithead. Always been that way. Always will be that way. It doesn't bother you? I ask him. What I am. Bother. That's a tiny-ass word for a gory big thing. He scratches his buzzed head. A crotch rash bothers me. Bad fish bothers me. Entitled dickweeds bother me. This? He shrugs. Piss on it. You like my angle more than any other pisshead in the world. Figured I'd return the favor, even if I really am bigger than your rusty ass. I laugh at him. He would have dwarfed my red self. He must know what I'm here to do. It isn't just infiltration. It'll end with the fall of society. Rise too high in the mud you lie. That's it? I ask. You're on board? He snorts. It took me 6 months on a torch ship to reach you. 3 months from Triton after Dancer showed me the truth. Was I confused? Damn straight. But still, I boarded that ship and had 3 months to reconsider. Still, I am here. So, I think time for a second guessing. My commitment has passed. Anyway, my gold brethren have been trying to kill me since the day I was born. He looks around, uncomfortable even after all we shared despite the field jam. Only people that ever treat me decently are people who don't have a reason to. Low colors. You. I think it's time to return my favor. And what of the others? Pebble? Clown? Not my secret to share. Quinn would have understood, he says, slowly, fighting back something. Rest might go along. Thistle won't. Roke won't. Not in a million years. Too in love with their own species. Don't know about the tall, arrogant one. Victra? And Mustang? I ask. I don't give love advice, shithead. He stands. Say, just because I'm a revolutionary doesn't mean I can't get a massage from a pink, does it? That would suck, sack. I don't know. I laugh. I'm still figuring it out, to be honest. Slag it. I'm getting one. Back feels bloody broken. His crooked teeth bare themselves as he laughs. Feels good. That's how I know it feels right, Reed. Despite all this shit. It feels good in here. He taps his thin chest. It feels, how do you say, bloody damn good.